Imagine this. You finally booked the Disney trip. The dates are set, the kids are screaming, and then you sit down to actually add up the numbers, and the excitement disappears fast. Tickets, hotel, food, lightning lane, souvenirs, parking. By the time you're done, you're looking at $10,000, $12,000, maybe $14,000 for a single week. And that's when most families either give up entirely or go anyway and come home with a credit card bill that takes months to recover from. But here's the thing. That number doesn't have to be your number. There are real, proven strategies that families use every single year to cut their Disney costs by 30, 40, even 50%, without skipping a single ride, missing a single meal, or settling for a worse trip. Today we're breaking down 10 ways to cut your Disney World budget in half. These aren't vague tips you've already heard. These are the specific moves that actually move the needle. Let's get into it. Number 10. Travel during value season. Let's kick things off with the single move that has the biggest impact across every single cost category. When you go matters more than almost anything else. Disney's date-based pricing means a one-day ticket to Magic Kingdom can cost $139 in January and $199 over Christmas. That's a $60 difference per person per day and on tickets alone. Multiply that across a family of 4 over 5 days, and you've already saved $1,200 before you've touched any other category. But it's not just tickets. Hotels at Disney's value resorts drop by $50 to $80 per night during slower periods. Lightning Lane is cheaper because demand is lower, and the parks themselves are less crowded, which means shorter wait times and less pressure to buy Lightning Lane at all. The best value windows in 2026 are late January through early February, the weeks after Labor Day in September, and mid-October before fall break. Kicks in. Avoid holiday weeks, spring break, and summer entirely if your budget is the priority. Your wallet will feel the difference immediately. Number 9. Buy discounted Disney gift cards before you go. This one flies completely under the radar, and it might be the easiest money you'll ever save on a Disney trip. Before you spend a single dollar at Disney, load up on discounted Disney gift cards. Target sells Disney gift cards, and if you pay with a Target Red card, you automatically get 5% off. Sam's Club regularly sells Disney gift card bundles at a discount, sometimes as low as $94 for a $100 card. And websites like Raise and Card Cash often have Disney gift cards listed at 3 to 8% below face value. Here's the important part. Disney gift cards work on everything. Hotel stays, park tickets, dining, merchandise, Lightning Lane, everything. For a family spending $10,000 on a Disney trip, buying gift cards at even a 5%. Discount saves you $500 before you ever step through the gates. That's a free night at a value resort. Stack this with other deals and it compounds fast. Buy in advance, load the cards onto your Disney account, and watch your costs drop without changing a single plan. Number 8. Never pay full price for tickets. Here's something Disney doesn't advertise. You are almost never required to buy your tickets directly from Disney.com at full retail price. There are multiple legitimate Disney-authorized channels that consistently sell tickets below the gate price. Costco regularly bundles Disney tickets with gift cards or hotel nights, saving families 15 to 20% compared to buying separately. AAA members get discounted tickets through their local offices year-round, often saving $10 to $15 per ticket. Military members and veterans can access deeply discounted tickets through the Shades of Green program and the Disney Armed Forces Salute, sometimes saving 40% or more on multi-day passes. Authorized third-party resellers like Getaway Today and Undercover Tourist also consistently sell tickets at $10 to $20 below the Disney price with full legitimacy and no catch. Always verify a seller is Disney authorized before purchasing. Unofficial resellers on sites like Craigslist are not only a scam risk, tickets are tied to biometric data and cannot be transferred. The rule is simple. Check Costco, AAA, Undercover Tourist, and military options before you buy direct. The savings are real and completely legal. Number 7. Stay off-site the smart way. Staying on Disney property is convenient and magical. It's also one of the biggest line items in your budget. And here's the truth. Going off-site the right way can save a family of 4 between $1,500 and $3,000 on lodging alone without sacrificing the trip experience. The trick is choosing the right off-site option. Hotels on Hotel Plaza Boulevard are located inside Disney Springs and offer free shuttle service directly to the parks. You're talking properties like the Hilton, the Wyndham, and the B Resort, often running 30 to 50% less per night than comparable Disney value resorts. You still get early park access as a benefit, and you skip paying Disney's resort prices. Vacation home rentals through platforms like Airbnb and VRBO are another strong play for larger families. A 3-bedroom home near Disney with a private pool can actually cost less per night than 2 Disney resort rooms, and you get a full kitchen to prepare your own breakfast and snacks every single morning. That kitchen alone saves families $200 to $400 per week in food costs. The one thing to avoid is choosing a cheap hotel that's far from the property. If you're driving 20 minutes each way and paying $35 per day in parking, the savings disappear. Location is everything. Stay close shuttle when you can, and the math works in your favor. Number 6, bring your own food and snacks. Food is the budget category that sneaks up on almost everyone, and the fix is one of the simplest things you can do before your trip even starts. Bring your own. Disney allows guests to bring in outside food and non-alcoholic drinks. No restrictions on sandwiches, fruit, granola bars, chips, juice boxes, or snacks of any kind, as long as they're not in glass containers and not kept cold with loose ice. A grocery run the night you arrive, hitting a Target, Publix, or Walmart near your hotel, costs about $50 to $80 and covers breakfast and snacks for a family of 4 for an entire week. That one swap alone can cut $300 to $500 from your food budget. Instead of paying $15 to $20 per adult for a quick service lunch every single day, you've already eaten breakfast and loaded up on snacks for free. That means the only meals you're budgeting for at the park are the ones you actually want. A special dinner, a character meal, that one Dole Whip you've been thinking about for months. And don't forget, every quick service restaurant inside Disney's parks will hand you a free cup of ice water if you just ask. You never need to pay $4 for a bottle of water inside the parks. Use it. Number 5, skip Park Hopper and master 1 park per day. Park Hopper sounds like the upgrade that unlocks the full Disney experience, but for most families, especially those with young kids, it's one of the easiest places to cut without feeling a thing. Adding Park Hopper to a family of 4's tickets adds $800 or more to your total cost. And here's the catch. Park Hopper doesn't let you into a second park until 2 p.m., which means if you're planning a full day at Magic Kingdom, you'd be starting your second park in the afternoon with tired kids and thinning energy. For most families, that second park simply doesn't happen the way they imagined it. The smarter and cheaper approach is 1 park per day with an early arrival. Show up at Rope Drop the moment the park opens, and you'll knock out the most popular rides in the first 90 minutes with almost no wait. Families who master Rope Drop consistently report better days, shorter lines, and less stress than any Lightning Lane strategy could deliver. You see everything you want, you do it for free, and you save $800. Number 4, skip Lightning Lane. On slower days. We talked about Lightning Lane in our last video, and the number was eye-opening. A family of 4 doing 5 park days with multi-pass and a few single passes can spend $600 or more just to skip lines. For some trips, that's worth every dollar. For others, it's completely unnecessary. The deciding factor is when you go. During peak season, spring break, summer holidays, popular rides can hit 90 to 120-minute wait times. In that environment, Lightning Lane pays for itself in time saved. But during value season, those same rides often sit at 15 to 30 minutes. Paying $40 per person per day to skip a 20-minute line is one of the easiest places to lose money on a Disney trip. The strategy is simple. Book your trip during value season, arrive at Rope Drop, hit the big rides first, and check wait times throughout the day on the My Disney Experience app. If you find yourself facing consistent 60-plus minute waits, grab Lightning Lane for that day only. Buy it day by day instead of pre-committing for the whole trip, and you'll never overpay. Number 3. Eat strategically inside the parks. If you're eating every meal inside the parks at full price, your food budget will be one of the biggest numbers on your trip. But with a few small shifts in how you eat at Disney, you can cut your in-park food spending by 30 to 40% without skipping the meals that actually matter. First, quick service over table service whenever the meal isn't a special occasion. Quick service runs $15 to $20 per adult. Table service can easily run $50 to $60 per person before tip. That difference adds up fast across multiple days. Save table service for 1 or 2 memorable dinners rather than every meal. Second, large portions are everywhere at Disney. Adult entrees are often big enough to split between 2 people or between an adult and a young child. This is completely allowed, and families who do it regularly can cut their food bill by 20 to 30% without anyone going hungry. Third, if you're visiting Epcot during the Food and Wine Festival or the Flower and Garden Festival, those outdoor kitchen booths offer some of the best food in the entire resort for $5 to $9 per item. A meal of 4 small dishes from different countries costs less than 1 table service entree and is genuinely one of the best eating experiences in any theme park in the world. Number 2, plan your souvenir strategy before you walk. In Souvenirs are the budget category that ruins even the most carefully planned trips. Not because people overspend on one big item, but because every small impulse buy inside the park is premium priced and completely irresistible when you're surrounded by magic. The fix isn't willpower, it's a plan. Before your trip, set a per-person souvenir budget and stick to it. When kids know they have $30 or $40 to spend on the entire trip, the shopping dynamic completely changes. They stop asking for everything because they're thinking strategically about what they actually want most, and they leave feeling proud of their choice instead of overwhelmed. Timing is also everything. Never buy the first thing that catches your eye on day one. Whatever you see on Main Street on Monday morning will still be there Thursday afternoon. Wait until the final day to make souvenir purchases. It gives you time to decide what you truly want, and everything goes straight into a bag and home. No carrying it around the park for 5 days. Finally, the Disney outlet in Orlando, officially called Disney's Character Warehouse, sells overstock and discontinued park merchandise at 50 to 70% off. If you have a day before or after the parks, a stop there can stretch a souvenir budget dramatically. Authentic Disney merchandise for a fraction of the price. Number 1. Stack every deal at the same time. Everything we've covered so far is powerful on its own. But the families who cut their Disney budget in half aren't doing just one of these things. They're doing all of them at the same time. Think about what that looks like in practice. You book a trip in September during value season. Ticket prices drop, hotel prices drop. Crowds are lighter, so you skip Lightning Lane entirely. You buy your tickets through Undercover Tourist at $15 below Disney's price. You pay for everything using Disney gift cards loaded through Target Red Card at 5% off. You stay at a Hotel Plaza Boulevard property on a Disney shuttle route and save $70 per night on lodging. You do a grocery run the first night and handle breakfast and snacks from your own bag all week. You eat quick service for lunch, split a couple of entrees, and save your one special table service dinner for the last night. You set a souvenir budget before you arrive and make your final picks on the last afternoon. And you pick up a few extra items at the Character Warehouse on your way to the airport. By the time you run the numbers, a trip that would have cost a family of 4 $13,000 has come in under $7,000. Same parks, same rides, same memories, half the cost. That's not a trick or a compromise. That's what planning actually looks like. Disney World doesn't have to be the vacation that wipes out your savings. It doesn't have to come home with you as 6 months of credit card debt. With the right plan, the right timing, and the right habits, stacked together, the magic is completely accessible at a price that doesn't haunt you. If this video helped you, share it with someone who's planning a Disney trip right now. They'll thank you for it. And drop in the comments, which one of these strategies surprised you the most? I read every single one. And if you want to go even deeper, check out our video breaking down exactly what Disney World costs in 2026. Every single expense, every real number. The link is right on your screen.